Hey everybody, I'm back, and as promised, this video here we're going to use this time to dive into what I believe is an important update for XRP. For anyone that's new here, just know my first video I mentioned XRP and SHIB are two crypto projects I hold dear to my heart, so I'll be doing a lot of updates around those two. However, my channel is meant to also touch many other crypto projects. With that being said, we're going to dive in here. So the most recent video I put out, I talked about Ethereum ETFs, right? And I gave a projection that we'll see Ethereum ETFs this upcoming week being listed. The reason why that's important is because in that video, I also do an analysis of how, Bitcoin's ETFs launching back in January, what it looked like for its price and the overall market, and then fast forwarding to Ethereum's and how I believe that's going to translate over to Ethereum. Okay, and if you remember, the 31st, May 31st, the SEC wanted all the deadline paperwork in the S1 filings from the hedge funds. And we're going to look at why that's important here and why I think this update that I'm bringing to you is very important. Okay, those who are involved with XRP, we're waiting for some big news around that settlement, right? So the settlement, once that's out there, we know that's going to be a catalyst because the SEC lawsuit we all know is long gone. It's over with. But bigger than that, I think, is this crypto regulation talk. Right now, the United States, the largest GDP in the world, right? They are talking about crypto regulation. We're getting more and more bipartisan backing of such. And one of the United States representatives, many of you know, Patrick McHenry, he is now, just a couple days ago, he went ahead and assured crypto policy is inevitable by 2025. That's very, very important. As many of us try to project, hey, is this bull run going to mirror the last several bull runs? Or is this going to be different? And you heard it first from Kid Crypto. I truly believe this is going to be different. We're going to see crypto regulation with all of these catalysts by these top digital assets be launched, and they collide, propelling the market through 2025, through 2026, and so on. I think we run for several years. I think we create a new, and how the bull runs are going to be projected for the future. But now looking back at XRP, right? So any of those who've been following XRP, Brad Garlinghouse has been making this statement that XRP ETFs are inevitable, right? Well, when you hear that bold statement, one has to ask themselves, is this something that we can trust? Anyone that's getting new into crypto, if you go watch my first video, again, you don't have to. You can watch just this one. I'm not here to, tell you what to do. But just know my crypto channel is meant to bring you to good research, right? As you know, anyone that's been in the game of crypto, and then those who are new, you're going to hear this acronym float around called DYOR. Do your own research. Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you, bring you to that research, right? So when I hear that statement, XRP, Solana, Cardano, ETFs are inevitable. He foresees it. Okay. I'm like, well, how? Well, if you remember from that first video, I showed you how we can start to look at these filings. My latest video, I show you how we look back and see who's submitting their S1 updates as of the 31st, and you saw how many were flowing in from those hedge funds. So if I go to our Egger search tool here, and someone like myself who checks this religiously, I remember when I looked at it Monday of this past week, which Monday's date was the 27th. Okay, I remember XRP only had 677 results. Well, now there's 681. So I got intrigued. That's what led me to want to give you all this update, right? So I hit on file, bring the most recent to the top, and I see these top hedge funds are submitting an updated S1 form for XRP. Right after the SEC just told the hedge funds, hey, get your updated forms in for Ethereum. So on that same date, those thought they could be proactive and say, hey, let me get my XRP's updated information in there that mirror whatever they agreed on behind. I mean, you can go through these forms and see, but whatever they agreed upon, they updated and got them all in and said, here you go. Well, they were proactive, and you can see 21 shares, Investigo, Franklin, and Van Eck, along with Grayscale. They all went ahead and got their updates in. Okay. Now, if that's not enough for you, if you come over here to forms, 130, okay, S1 filings. I'll let you, again, do your own research because I've already spent that time going through this. Shout out Crypto Hulk. Reason why is because that's another person who covers XRP very well. And, he's talking about these catalysts of these foreign governments and foreign entities that are using Ripple's payment system, which XRP is the native token for such. And, I'm here to bring you to some really good information around XRP that basically builds on top of that, momentum. That the settlement news is not the only catalyst we're foreseeing. Brad is 100% correct when he says XRP's ETF is inevitable. They're already filing. They already know they're going to get it. Now it's just a matter of when, which, as you know, I like to give projections. So my projection is, as we get the settlement news and things are rolling, August, September-ish, as early as August, September, we're going to see this roll out. Why? Well, we know we got some regulation going back to Congress, that FIT 21. That's very important here, okay? Because as we know, XRP's already rolled a digital commodity, a digital asset. That's why they're getting their ducks in a row, because once it's all finalized, they're going to roll this financial instrument out. And if you see here, he also says ADA, which is Cardano, and as well as Solana. So if you just look at Solana, okay, 4,949 results. Go over here, and I'll let you go through the different forms, but you can see there's 129. XRP has one more filing than Solana even. But if you click the most recent, look, those same people submitted their S1 filings on that date, and many, many others. Okay, same thing goes for Cardano. I always have to look at how to spell this one. I apologize. I used to be into ADA, and I think it serves a great utility, but it's something that I parted ways with, and that's neither here or there. But you can see 406 results, and if I go to form, you can see they even have 47. Again, let's bring the most recent to the top and look. Same hedge funds, same dates. Again, these are the types of things that I want to bring you out to. I want to show you this type of research. So when you're thinking about, should I get into crypto and, what do I look for? You want to look at those that serve not only utilitarian value to the financial world and the overall globe. You want to look at those that are going to fall into that digital assets range when they pass this type of regulation, right? So taking this a step further with my projections, we see crypto policy is inevitable by 2025. Well, this iconic bull run that we're going to be in, the reason why it's going to be iconic is it's not going to mirror these last ones. My projection, you're going to have crypto regulation colliding head to head with catalysts that are going to propel the market past 2026 and 2027 on a bull run. It's not going to mirror these last years. You're going to have, that's why they're calling altcoin season to be huge. These are all things that you can start to see that they've been building up for already. So again, I'm Kid Crypto. Just recapping, I'm bringing you some really good information on XRP here. We even touched base with Solana, Cardano, which is ADA, looking at what, a U.S. representative was talking about crypto policy. And we were fact-checking Brad Garlinghouse here. And when I say fact-checking, doing our research to see, can we trust him when he's saying things like XRP's ETF is inevitable and even foresees Solana and Cardano part of that package? Well, they're already building it in front of us. So, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but take advantage. Okay, they're already doing it. This is Kid Crypto, and just wanted to bring you to some good information. Stay tuned because we'll dive into SHIB and why I think SHIB is propelled for a big year as well, especially Satoshi and the SHIB team working on their completed blockchain as well as an everything app. These are all things that y'all will start to come into finding when you do this type of diligent research, diving behind the scenes and really looking at where they're putting their time and resources as well as value, money into. Thank y'all for watching and stay tuned.